17 arrests have been made across 3 states following a drug bust in Nashville, including some cartel ties in the Middle Tennessee area.
Coming off of their first win of the season against Nevada, MTSU football prepares for a homecoming clash with one of their biggest tests yet in an old conference foe, the Marshall Thundering Herd.
And the third shooting-related threat from a student inside DeKalb County High School this year leads to felony offenses.
Good evening and welcome to Middle Tennessee News. I'm Emma Pickett.
And I'm Ethan Williams, joined by Jacob Burgess for MTN Weather and Willie Failer from the MTN Sports Den. Middle Tennessee News starts right now. The DEA has made multiple arrests in the Nashville area after a 9-month operation. The U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration partnered with local agencies to start the dismantling of a gang cell in Tennessee. 17 members of the MS-13 group were arrested over 3 states. MS-13 is a violent international criminal gang that is involved in drug and human trafficking, as well as extortion. The DEA seized marijuana, cocaine, THC vapes, and several firearms. Anyone with more information regarding MS-13 or other criminal organizations are encouraged to report all tips to the DEA via their website.
The Warren County Sheriff's Department is currently investigating a meth trafficking ring. The department made 3 additional arrests: Gracie Self, Jacqueline Elaine, and Brady Keem. Their charges include possession to the making and sale of methamphetamine. These arrests come in connection to the arrest to one of the biggest meth suppliers in Warren County. Warren County authorities are still investigating and expect more arrests to come.
Domestic assault has turned into a major drug bust in Laverne. A domestic violence call at an apartment building led to a drug bust following a deep investigation. The search led to the discovery of various types of pills and at least $3,000 in cash, an AR-15 rifle, and many more. The suspect in the search was charged with multiple drug and weapon-related charges. The investigation is still ongoing as police continue their search.
Governor Bill Lee met with President Donald Trump inside the Oval Office this week. This meeting follows President Trump's initiative to send the National Guard to Memphis. Lee met with the president for a signing of a presidential act to establish the Memphis Safe Task Force and request that the Tennessee National Guard be deployed. This task force establishes coordination and shared resources between the state's National Guard and other government agencies. Lee has also deployed an additional surge of Tennessee Highway Patrol troopers across the state.
Yesterday, an active shooter was reported to be inside the student union on MTSU's campus. Police received a call for the report only to discover that it was false. Despite this, there was no alert sent out to students or staff until almost 30 minutes after the event had ended. The alleged shooter was identified to be the MTSU football team filming a video for homecoming-related festivities. MTSU President Sidney McPhee sent out an email thanking campus and city police for their timely response and acknowledging student concerns regarding a lack of official campus communication. McPhee shared a link with students to join the new and improved Rave Alert system for campus students.
September is Suicide Awareness Month, so let's all make an effort to check up on our family and friends throughout these next few weeks. MTSU has counseling services 5 days a week from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. Students and faculty also have the opportunity to schedule counseling appointments on the MTSU website.
Tonight, MTSU is hosting a vigil in honor of Charlie Kirk. This follows after more than 1,000 gathered across the city of Murfreesboro earlier this week. He was killed at Utah Valley State University, one of the stops for his Comeback America tour. Kirk was the founder of Turning Point USA and was scheduled to be in Murfreesboro this week to speak at the World Outreach Church as part of his American Comeback Tour. The vigil will be hosted by MTSU's Turning Point USA chapter and the MTSU College Republicans. This follows the termination of former Assistant Dean of Students Laura Sosh Lightsey following comments she made on her social media accounts. Her comments were brought to light by alumni Matthew Hurt and Senator Marsha Blackburn, who called for her to be fired. Sosh Lightsey was fired late last week, followed by a statement from University President Sidney McPhee.
Earlier this week, a student-organized protest was held on campus. Ethan Williams was on the scene and has the story.
Cameras, caution tape, and at one point even a police presence, all for just 4 people. These 4 people were here outside of the student union at MTSU to protest the firing of Laura Sasha Lightsey, an assistant dean who was let go from the university after comments she made on her Facebook account about the Charlie Kirk assassination. Posters like this started getting spread around campus a week prior to promote the protest. MTSU campus police placed a camera trailer and several officers on patrol in the area in anticipation. But only these few people showed up, and they believed that Sasha Lightsey should not have been fired and that it was a violation of her right to free speech. Ellie Rose, the organizer of the protest, says that while few people stuck around, she got passing comments from students and faculty saying they support what they stand for.
Frankly, the worst thing that could have happened was nobody shows up, and that didn't happen. So even though it's just a couple, that's better than nothing.
However, not everyone that came out was supportive of the protest, but they were still glad to talk to them.
I'm happy that people are coming out and having conversations. I'm always going to be happy that people are having conversations.
From Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Ethan Williams, Middle Tennessee News.
A Bedford County mother is facing charges that could keep her behind bars for the rest of her life. Patricia Joy Sylvester has been sentenced to life for the murder of her 12-year-old son and the attempted murder of her 4-year-old. Police received a call after the father found the 12-year-old unresponsive in their home. While investigating, the police turned suspicion to the mother when the 4-year-old went missing. Sylvester has admitted to the strangulation of her oldest son. MTN weather reporter Jacob Burgess is outside of the College of Education with today's weather. Jacob, how are we looking out there?
Thank you. I'm out here in front of the College of Education. You can see the Constitution Day signs behind me, a long-standing tradition here at the campus of MTSU. Now, the weather's been great for it, even after those pop-up showers we saw yesterday. It's been clear skies and sunny all day. Looking at temperatures around the area, Murfreesboro just hit 91 in the 3 o'clock hour, so we're going to see those temperatures fade off a little bit. Manchester and McMinnville are both sitting at 86 as a high. Now, with that heat index, it's going to feel just a little bit hotter, so pushing low 90s there. Smithville is going to sit at 85 today. Down in Shrubberville, it'll be 88. Over in Woodbury, the high is going to be 86. And finally, up in Mount Juliet, the highs are going to be 91, tied for the hottest of the day.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera too this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning! Hey, Lightning! You can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up? Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
We do it. The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars, no matter what they pursue. We do it all. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check, 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out. You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward.
The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Had a better for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
Welcome back to Middle Tennessee News. A DeKalb student has been charged with a felony offense for making threats of mass violence on school property. According to the DeKalb County Sheriff's Office, the student threatened to shoot another student, quote, once he got his gun ready, end quote. The student has been placed on court-ordered ankle monitoring system. This incident marks the third school-related threat case in this school year within DeKalb County. All charges are still pending until the student is seen in juvenile court.
A 4-county pursuit ended in Rutherford County last night. A man is facing as many as 10 charges after admitting to firing shots at a patrol vehicle during a car chase. The officer attempted to stop the driver on Alexandria Highway near the New Middleton community for speeding. The driver was traveling 82 miles an hour in a 55 mile per hour speed zone. The driver failed to yield and in the chase continued until it reached Rutherford County.
Emergency crews in Laverne fought back against blazing fury Monday night. Firefighters tackled a structure fire at the Tobacco Brew and Chew. Crews arrived on the scene within 2 minutes of receiving a call and got the fire under control within 10. One person was evacuated from the building, with several others evacuated from the rest of the strip mall. The full extent of the fire is still under investigation, as well as the cause.
Lagardo Elementary School started off their school year without a sewer line. Wilson County Schools has been using a sewage disposal truck to remove and release sewage off-site. The Wilson County Commission has passed a resolution stating that the county and water waste authorities must solve this issue. The school opened in August and has been operating as normal despite the sewage plan.
Quick action by police and EMS saved the life of an infant in Laverne early Monday morning. At around 5 a.m. Monday morning, dispatchers received a call from a woman frantically screaming about her child. Despite the chaotic situation, dispatch was able to send first responders to the scene in North Rutherford County. Upon arrival to the scene, Sergeant Woodard of the Laverne Police Department noticed the infant wasn't breathing and immediately performed life-saving measures. EMS transported the child to the hospital for further care. Officials commend the teamwork that made this rescue possible.
Murfreesboro Indivisible is asking the community to join them for their Who is My Neighbor event. The local all-volunteer agency advocates for democracy, First Amendment rights, and acts as a nonpartisan progressive group. The event hosts 3 speakers at the Advent Lutheran Church off Manchester Pike, all with the goal of uniting the community and discovering how to best support one another. Attendees are encouraged to bring donations for the Nourish Food Bank and any contributions to The Spine, a locally owned bookstore.
MTSU's homecoming week is in full swing across campus. Students have been gearing up all week to celebrate the Raiders this weekend in their game against Marshall. This year's theme, Borough-bound road trip, with homecoming competitors highlighting different stops on the way. Tonight, the festivities continue with mac and cheese cook-off at the Student Union. Commons from 5 to 7 p.m. Crash the Commons takes over the Student Union tomorrow at 6 p.m. and Saturday takes us early with the homecoming parade rolling through the streets of Murfreesboro at 11 a.m. The Raiders will wrap up the week by taking on Marshall at 6 p.m. at Floyd Stadium.
MTSU is once again honoring the nation's founding document with live readings of the U.S. Constitution across campus this week. Volunteers are taking part in this tradition by stepping up to read the historic text in its full entirety. The university annually observes the Constitution's 1787 signing with events that highlight its lasting impact. This year's celebration is welcoming political commentator and author David Brooks, who will speak tonight as a part of the ceremony. Dr. Laura Clark, director for the Center for Education Media, tells us more on the tradition.
Constitution Day at MTSU is a tradition now for many years in which we honor the establishment and the existence of our Constitution, the living document which governs us, and it gives our students an opportunity to actually read the words and increase their sense of civic engagement here on campus.
The owner of Paramount has plans for the construction of the tallest tower in Tennessee. Construction has finally begun on the 60-story residential building. The includes over 300 apartment units, condos, and parking spaces. The building will take just over 2 years to be completed. Nashville Mayor Freddie O'Connell backs the development, stating that it comes during an important time in the city's history. Construction is scheduled to wrap in May of 2028.
Lace up your running shoes. MTSU still has spots open for their Music City Run for Dyslexia. The annual run includes a 1-mile dyslexia dash, a 5K, and a 10K. All proceeds from the event go directly to Learning Matters, a nonprofit group that supports free and affordable tutoring for students with learning disabilities. Anyone interested in joining MTSU's team can sign up and go to the Blue Readers team during registration.
Big changes are coming to the streets of Nashville. Waymo is partnering with Lyft to bring the fully automated cars to the city. With this change, passengers will be able to request rides through the Waymo app. As the service expands through Nashville, Lyft will partner with Waymo cars through the Lyft app. These cars will use softwares and sensors to help drive passengers to their destination. The company is providing rides for hundreds of thousands of riders every week across cities like Miami, Dallas, Denver, and now Nashville.
And now we send it to Jacob Burgess to look at tonight's forecast. What's it looking like, Jacob?
Thank you. We've gotten to the point of the year now where you wake up in the mornings and when you're going to bed, it feels real nice outside, somewhere in the mid-60s to low 70s, but during the day, that heat's still getting to you. Looking at the nightly temperatures we're going to have tonight, Murfreesboro is going to be 61 on the night. A nice temperature, especially later into the evening, post 7 o'clock. Manchester and McMinnville, they were tied for the high today. They're going to be tied for the low also at 68. The lowest it's going to get is in the Smithville area, going to be at 58 tonight. Shelbyville is going to be 61 by the end of the night. Woodbury at 60, and then finally up in Mount Juliet, it'll be 61 degrees.
Tennessee News will be back with your full 5-day forecast.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera 2 this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning! Hey, Lightning! You can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up? Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
We do it. The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars, no matter what they pursue. We do it all. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it gets too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out. You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future. I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward.
The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tenna Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
All right, glad to be back in the studio. And Jacob, can we hear the rest of the weather forecast for this week?
Thank you, Emma. It is hot out there, so I am glad to be back inside. As we're getting to the daily highs right around now, we did just hit the daily high for the area at 91 degrees, with the temperature starting to drop now. The temperature will drop to 61 tonight. Looking at tomorrow though, there is a possibility of some morning fog in the early hours, but once the sun comes up, that fog will move out. The high will reach 92 by mid-afternoon, and the low will be 63. Moving into Friday, the weather will be much of the same though, with clear skies and high temps. The heat will get up to 93 degrees with a few more clouds in the sky, but no rain is expected. Finally, getting into the weekend, we're going to look at Saturday in detail for MTSU's homecoming. If you're getting up early for the farmers market on the square, you will need a light jacket with the temperatures in the low 60s at 7 a.m. As the day moves on though and tailgating starts around 9, the temperatures will jump up to 76 degrees. Looking at midday on Saturday during that parade, the heat will start to kick in, reaching 89, pushing into the low 90s. Around 2 p.m. when our Blue Raider Extra Point show goes live, Murfreesboro will be reaching a high of 91. Moving closer to the kickoff though at 6 p.m., the temperatures will be back down into the 80s, hovering around the 84-85 mark. If you're on the west side of Floyd Stadium, you will be in the shade, so it should feel nice, but in that student section, expect to still feel the heat. Once the sun goes down though, you're going to want to bring out that jacket again, as when the game's wrapping up around 10 p.m., the temperatures will be in the low 70s. To round out the weekend, Sunday will get up to 90 degrees and 65 at night. There's a small possibility of rain on Sunday and moving into early next week. Now that you know the weather matchup for the weekend, Willie Fayler's in the MTN Sports Den with the Blue Raiders homecoming matchup and the start of conference play for women's soccer.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera 2 this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning! Hey, Lightning! You can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up? Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars no matter what they pursue. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check, 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out. You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future. I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward.
The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
Welcome into the MTN Sports Den. I'm Willie Fayler. MTSU football is busy prepping for homecoming this week as they get ready to take on a former Conference USA foe in the Marshall Thundering Herd. Coming off of a Sun Belt Conference championship in 2024, the Herd are led by first-year head coach Tony Gibson. The Herd's offense is off to a slow start in year one of the Gibson era, as 3 different quarterbacks have seen significant playing time for the team out of Huntington, West Virginia. Zion Turner has had the most run for the Thundering Herd with 17 rushes and 31 pass attempts on the year, while Carlos Del Rio has been the only passer in green to find the end zone.
Those quarterbacks are all very similar. I know Zion Turner. I recruited him out of St. Thomas Aquinas. And he wound up going to UConn, and He looked like he was the starter versus Georgia, but then you see how the carousel has gone. So for them, if that's the way they do it, then what we're going to do is defend football and not worry about who's playing quarterback.
The struggles of Marshall's offense provide MTSU's defense with another opportunity to show out after their 14-13 win over Nevada last week. While Marshall has only mustered more than 21 points once this season, the Blue Raiders' performance against the Wolfpack last week was by far their best of the year. After giving up 34 points to Austin Peay State at home and 42 to Wisconsin on the road, stringing together two solid defensive performances could give Middle Tennessee some much-needed juice with conference play on the horizon.
We've continued to get better defensively. We had some big plays show up on both sides, and in special teams, there's some things to clean up. But when I look at this football team continues to aspire to be better.
Switching gears towards MTSU volleyball, head coach Alexa Keckler and the Blue Raiders are taking a trip to the Blue Ridge Mountains for their Virginia Tech Classic. The Blue Raiders will take on the Radford Highlanders on Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time inside Castle Coliseum in Blacksburg. Friday's game will be determined based off results of each team's first game, giving MTSU the chance to take on either the Hokies or an in-state rival, the ETSU Buccaneers. Sitting at 6-3 heading into the two-day tournament, it stands to be a big weekend for the Blue Raiders as Conference USA play is right around the corner. Staying on the topic of conference play, the Blue Raiders are kicking off Conference USA play on the soccer field this weekend, as MTSU is set to play host to the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. Middle Tennessee will be in for one of their bigger tests of the season against Jack State, as they sit at 6-2-2 on the season, including a 5-game win streak. The Blue Raiders will lean heavily on senior forward Emma Pedersen. With 4 goals on the season, Pedersen leads the nation with an .833 shot accuracy. Back to you at the desk, Emma.
Fall is right around the corner, which means it's time to start planning for all of those big fall activities in the area. Between breaking out the pumpkin spice or going apple picking, there are so many different things to do. One option in the near future is the Rutherford County Farmers Market Fall Festival. On Tuesday, September 30th from 3 to 7 p.m., the festival will have all kinds of activities for you and the family.
With activities ranging from an indoor pumpkin patch to showings of It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, there will be plenty of events for the whole family to enjoy. The festival will be held at Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro, just off John Rice Boulevard. Be sure to head out to the festival as it's open to all and offers an opportunity to support local Middle Tennessee farmers.
Thank you so much for joining us today on Middle Tennessee News. And if you missed this or any other show, you can check them out on our website, as well as special edition packages, entertainment pieces, and more. I'm Emma Pickett, joined by Ethan Williams, Jacob Burgess, and Willie Failer.
Make sure to follow us on all of our social media sites on Facebook/Middle Tennessee News or at Middle TN News on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. We'll see you on Monday for our next show.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are going to be on camera 2 this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning! Hey, Lightning! You can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up? Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
We do it. The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars, no matter what they pursue. We do it. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check, 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out. You can get real-world experience